Hi, I'm Lorie from Dee's, and today we're going to give you some helpful hints on how you can make one of these beautiful light garden arrangements. To start out, there's several different sizes that the light gardens come in. Today I'm going to use this white one that's a 3-stem birch branch. We also have available the shorter styles. It also comes in brown tone. And we also have available the pussy willow branch. Light gardens are a great way to enhance any arrangement that you already have in your house or to create a new one, and you can add just a little bit of soft lighting to that dim corner of the house, or maybe use it as a night light in a bedroom. So today we're going to start out. I've already chosen a few spring flowers that we're going to use, just some simple stems. I have my white light garden branches. We have chosen some filler that we're going to use, and there's all sorts of different fillers that you can use. You could fill it with fruit, moss, eggs, that's what we're going to use today. Some bright colored Easter eggs. So what we're going to need to start out as our base is we're going to use this dry foam. This is Sahara floral foam. This is used for artificial flowers. And what we want to do is, we've already chosen our container. Today I'm going to use glass. The nice thing about the glass is you can put the filler in it, and it adds a little different texture and dimension to your arrangement. So what you need to do is, with this particular vase, I'm just going to check, put the block down in there to see how much space I'm going to have around my block. The Sahara is really easy to work with, and what I want to do, in order to have enough space to allow larger objects to go around the foam and to fill in my container, I'm going to trim this. And we're just using a regular kitchen knife, and I just want to trim the edges down just a little bit to give enough room around the edge of my foam to add all of my filler and to conceal my foam. And this foam is going to be our anchor for putting in our light garden, so it'll give it some stability. Next, what we're going to use, this is a great thing to use. When you're using a glass container, you really don't want to use hot glue to attach your foam, because sometimes that glue, when it oozes out underneath the styrofoam, you will see that residue and it shows up through your glass. So what we're going to use is, this is a product called Cling, which we do have here available at Dee's. Everything that you see that we'll be using today, you can purchase at Dee's. This is called Cling. It's a very sticky tape. Looks like clay, but it's a little bit sticky. And then we have what we call an anchor pin. And on your anchor pin, you're going to take your Cling and place it around your anchor pin and just push it down on there real good. And you can tell it is sticky. And then what you want to do is place this in the bottom of your container, push down, and twist. And that secures your anchor pin to the bottom of your container. And not only is this good for light garden arrangements, it's good for all of your artificial floral arrangements. Next, we're going to take our Sahara that we've trimmed and place it down in there right on top of our anchor pin in the center of our container. So now we've got our foam anchored securely in there, and we're ready to begin filling. So what I like to do is, we've got these great containers of filler, and they come in lots of different colors. They're full, and they seem to have a life of their own sometimes. So when you're opening the container, the best thing to do is to take your pair of scissors and to cut a V shape in the top of your container to give yourself a little pouring spout. So we've made a pouring spout, and I'm going to pour a few of the balls into the container just to coat the bottom. And then we're going to go back and lay some eggs in. Now these particular eggs have ribbons on them. You can either detach the ribbon with the scissors. We can cut our ribbons off and just drop them in, or we're going to just go ahead and throw them in with the ribbon on them. And then we're just going to proceed to fill our container and randomly drop the eggs in the dish. Depending upon how tall your container is, will determine how much filler you need. Sometimes with the larger containers, it will take quite a bit more. Now you may need to go back in and move your larger items around just a little bit to make sure that some of your color is showing through. Now that we've just about completed filling our container, I'm just going to drop in a few of my extra eggs for the around the top to show just a little added extra color up here. Now, to get started, what we want to do is start out with the floral part. And I've chosen some easy stems. The secret is to choose maybe some sticks or twigs or branches that have a long stem that can easily go into a container alone. Now your foam is in the center, so you're going to push your stems down into the foam, and that's what's going to help hold them securely into place. And all you're doing is just pushing the stems down inside the container. You want to make sure when you're working with your flowers that sometimes when they come in, they're packed so tightly in the box that you go back and you fluff them up, pull the stems apart, and bring them to life. Now this particular stem that I have is a 4-piece stem that comes in a bundle all together. And I simply just pulled it apart, removing the tape so that I can spread the flowers out. And what you put in your container is always personal preference. There's no right or wrong. Because this arrangement is going to be seen all the way around, I'm making sure that I distribute some flowers everywhere so that no matter which side you're looking at, it'll always be pretty. Add some bright orange poppies to give it a little pop. And these are nice airy flowers. Okay, now that you've got your arrangement created, now the easiest thing left to do is to just put in your light gardens. They're going to come packaged in a box all together with the adapter block to plug in, and you will have 3 branches in each container. The nice thing about the light gardens is you have a very super long cord so that you're able to easily plug it in. Now, your light garden will be connected, the 3 stems will be connected together, but that still makes it very easy to work with. So what I'm going to do is go in and position my stems, and we're simply just going to put them in and push them right down into the foam. And again, that foam is a great way to put these in and keep them stable so that you can move your arrangement. If you need to remove it off of the table, everything will stay exactly as you've placed it. We're just going to fluff up our stems. Spread them out so you get a little bit of light throughout the arrangement. Now we're going to plug it in, light it up. So now you have a great spring arrangement. You could also use this for Easter and use it as a tree. Hang your ornaments on it and decorate for Easter. These work as a great tree branch, great Easter branch. And you're ready to go. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, everything that we've used today is available at Dee's, and we're always eager to help you with any of your projects.